starting off, okay, favorite trick of all time, big old 540 blunt to a dub nose. Dude, this trick has been scientifically proven as a viable heat source.
Wow.
Dude, there is a lot going on here. So I alley-oop it and ski slash the lip. That allows me to get more of a cork rotation. I do that shifty, grab blunt, tweak it out, do another shifty, and then go to the dub nose. Oh! Yeah, sick. I forgot about that. It wasn't too long after I started playing steep that I figured out you could do late flips and late rotations, so I thought the only appropriate course of action was to slap a piece of butter on a dub late linkage. Yeah, consider it slapped. Keys to getting this trick on lock is getting that 90 butter parallel with the end of the jump, waiting a second to toss your right analog stick down for that link and set, and then just tossing some grabs in there. Next up, we got a switch bio 1080. Dude, this trick is so satisfying to watch. Yes, honey. Big man, I have a special place in my heart for bios. If you guys aren't familiar with it, it's a type of rotation. If you know what a Misty is, it's basically a less flippy Misty on twigs. If you like bios, let me refer your attention to the silver medalists of the 2014 X Games Big Air. Definitely a signature trick of Gus Kenworthy's. He introduced me to it way back when at X Games Big Air. Here is a switch triple rodeo 1260 with the trailing Japan grab. Trip 12s are really difficult to do in steep. If you don't get your analog stick in the exact right position, you'll either under-rotate or over-rotate. Like I said, I love seeing this trick with the Japan grab, but dude, any grab looks tight with it. Switch trip 14s, primarily switch right side trip 14s, look so tight in this game, especially if you lock in a dub Japan with it. Like, you gotta be kidding me. This is probably the most intimate grab in the book. Look how close he gets to his ski. Like, my goodness gracious, that's nice. I promise you there isn't a single person on this planet that can look at a switch flat 3 and vomit, but taking it to dub 7 just makes it that much more obnoxious. You're like, oh my god, come on. Yes! Yes. I'm a big fan of grab combos on these rotations, especially if you start off with a blunt grab, because if you tweak it back, it looks like it initiates the second flip. And then I just went to mute to put the final slice of pepperoni on the pizza. Honey, just a straight up cork 1440. You gotta get really lucky if you want to land a single 1440 in this game, because the only way to do them is through the flick technique. Also, fun fact, the bow and arrow grab you see me doing here only looks good when you're spinning to the right. For some reason, when you spin to the left, they just look awful. Awful, I tell you. Keeping it classy, the windmill, it's a rotation I came up with a couple of years ago. Basically involves a 90 butter, a backflip, and a safety tweak, somewhere in the mix. Like that 90 bud double 8 link, and the hardest part of this trick is getting that butter parallel with the end of the jump. Once you do that, toss your backflip, hit the safety tweak, and then once you get comfortable, you can play around with some different grab combos. I need to be as real as I can with you here. Bio 5s, even though they're not programmed into the game, are the gnarliest trick you can do there, rubber ducky. That is just disgusting. I know that looked really easy, but buddy, surprisingly, they're really difficult to do. First, you gotta understand what a bio is. Again, a bio is just a less flippy Misty. A bio and a Misty are both forward rotating off-axis spins. Think of the two tricks as doing a front flip with a rotation, except what differentiates a bio from a Misty is the degree of invert you go in on that front flip. on that first clip, the Bio 540, you can see it's a lot less inverted than the second clip, which was the Misty 540. The video you just saw does a really good job explaining the differences between the two tricks. So if you care to see some further explanation, I'll leave that down in the description for you guys. If you try doing a Bio 540 in steep, you'll usually end up doing a Misty 720. So to combat that, you guys can see I slash my skis on the end of the jump in the opposite direction that I'm setting my spin. Last but not least, dude, switch Triple Cork 1800s. This is a massive trick. You're doing 3 flips with 5 full rotations. Unfortunately, I had to shift over to Sahi here because that other jump wasn't letting me do it. To get this around, you can see I ski slash the end of the jump to get a little bit of extra rotation before takeoff, and then go for the blunt to blunt grab, which looks so tight when you tweak it out at the end of the rotation. Do me a favor and inform myself, which of those did you like the best? You could DM your answer to me on Instagram. You could use that handy little comment section down below. Or you could act in your own self-interest and tell your parents about it at the dinner table tonight. Also, who cares about me? Tell me what you like. What are you into? What tricks are you playing around with in steep these days? I would like to know. Boys know I love you. And you know the good. Good Lord. The good Lord upstairs, big man. Dude, wow. Wow. He loves you. He loves you dearly. See you in the next one. Peace out, my peeps.